Hey, hey, hey! Happy Saturday! Sorry, I'm a little bit crooked. I'm trying to get this fixed here. Is that better? Oh, well, it's good enough. So, hope everybody's having a great day. I know this is kind of a weird time to jump on, but I have just been doing stuff around the house. As you know, if you follow me regularly, you know that we are in the process of selling our house, and so I am just keeping busy around here, keeping things clean, and yeah, not always so fun, but it's definitely exciting for it to be over. So before I started the video, I already applied my Silk Primer, which is a pore and wrinkle minimizer, and it's a makeup primer. I just applied our Eye Illuminator, which is like one of my favorite products in the whole wide world. It is a mixture of our pearlizer and our eye cream. So it fights the wrinkles and it gives you a nice healthy glow around your eyes. It's wonderful. Hi guys, thanks for watching. Next is our Nangai oil. A tiny bit more than that. Nangai oil is 97% triglycerides. So if you are looking for a serum for your face to help with hydration and with wrinkles, this is the one for you. And I didn't even use like a dot that's even like a millimeter. Like it's the tiniest dot ever. So a little goes a long way. All right, so I'm really excited. I am finally to the tan foundation. So I did a little swatch earlier to check, and I'm finally tan. It's so exciting. So this is our original formula. Our original formula has no oil at all in it. So if you have oily skin, you will love our original foundation. And if you have dry skin, then you will like our Advanced Anti-Aging because it has more skincare in it, and it has a little bit of oils. Not bad oils, but it's actually essential oils, so it's really great for your skin. So I'm using Tan in Original, and I am just stippling it on my face. You'll notice that I avoid the under eye area because I have applied the Eye Illuminator and the Nangai oil underneath my eyes, and I want to let those kind of soak into the skin a little bit, and then I'll top with some concealer. So I've talked about it before, but if you're new to my videos, as we get older, so if you are like age 35 or older, you really want to avoid putting on too much makeup underneath your eyes because it tends to get clumpy. As our eyes lose that moisture, the skin gets thinner around our eyes, and it's easy for makeup to kind of build up right there just because the skin is drier. So that's why you see me using two anti-aging and hydrating treatments underneath my eyes before doing my makeup, because I want to keep that skin supple and hydrated and try to avoid adding any further wrinkles to them. So, and of course it helps fight the wrinkles too, which is super important. All right, so that is our tan foundation, and it feels so good to be saying I'm wearing tan today. Which in the light, I look really white anyways, but like in this, with this ring light, but I really am getting a tan. All right, so that's that. All right, next up, let's talk about what to actually put underneath the eyes. Did I set mine out? No, I didn't set mine out. You know, I may have left it. Okay, that's okay. It's in my purse. So I'm gonna go for concealer. I typically use our Candlelight Shadow Sense underneath my eyes because it's thicker. It's a little bit more pigmented than our concealers. Our concealers are really creamy, but I got good sleep last night, so I don't really think my purple is too bad anyway. So I will switch it up and use our concealer. So this is our color correcting concealer. This is in light, and it's really, really creamy. All of our cream products contain skincare, so you are doing double duty while using our products, which, hello, we're women, we're busy. It's important to take care of our skin, and it's nice when our makeup takes care of us. So this is color correcting concealer in light. Oh yeah, I don't wear this near often enough, and I like it. You know, you kind of get in your habits. And I'm definitely in the habit of wearing the Candlelight as concealer, but that looks good. Okay, next. Okay, so I'm mixing up a lot of things today. So next I'm going to do our terracotta blush scents. So our blush scents is just like the concealer. It's creamy, so it goes on as a cream and it dries as a powder. So really good for your skin. And this color is terracotta, which is kind of a peachy pink. And this is more of a summer color for me. I don't wear this much in the winter. But it's really great when I have a tan. And since I'm wearing a colorful dress and I'm going to be going for lots of color with my makeup today, I thought this was a good one. Typically I do toasted rose or bronze just to give me more of a tan look, but mixing things up today. I will note too, you'll notice that I'm doing kind of a circular rubbing motion with my blush. If you have problem spots with your skin and you have like stippled your foundation on or stippled your concealer on and you want to make sure that you don't move that coverage, then you'll want to do the stippling with your blush as well. My skin's in a really good place right now, so I'm not worried about if my foundation moves a little bit, but that's just a little trick for you if you need that. So you'll do this instead of this if you've worked really hard to cover like melasma spots or acne or anything like that. Okay, so that's blush scents and terracotta. All right, next I'm gonna do my brows. And this, I swear you guys, if you've followed me for a while, like I've been doing this makeup gig for 2.5 years, and I had like the biggest struggles with my brows. I overplucked them when I was younger and they just never grew back in right, so I have to keep them thinner now. But they're one thing that really bothers me. And as I've stumbled along this Senegence journey, I found what works so well, and it is so stinking easy. So I'm gonna show you. So first, all I do is just brush my brows into place. And since my hair is naturally curly, my brows tend to stick up and out and go like every direction. They have a mind of their own. So I get them going the way I want them. Now, here is the easiest brow application that you're ever gonna see in your life. So I take another one of our shadow senses in the color Mocha Java and just a little bitty angled, this may actually be an eyeliner brush. I don't know if it's classified as an eyeliner brush or a brow brush because I have used the heck out of it and I've worn off like anywhere there was words on there, but it's just a stiff angled brush. And so I am literally going to put some of the product directly onto the brush and then go straight to my brows. I'm gonna look down here into my mirror. Now, if you have like no brows, like my friend Whitney uses the Mocha Java in her brows and she has no brows at all. So she's able to use the wand directly from this to paint her brows on. But since I do still have some, I work better with the angled brush. So you just have to play with it and see what works best for you. I like mine nice and defined without being like overkill, you know what I mean? So this angled brush works great for me because I can get them in the exact shape that I want, and the application's just super quick and easy. All right, so there is one brow. How easy is that? So look at the difference. I mean, it's not a massive difference, but this one is filled in right up here in the hollow parts where I'm missing brows just above. And then it's just nice and just smoothed out. I don't know, I just love the way it looks. And it's so easy. So when my hair was darker, I used the color Smoked Topaz, which is actually kind of a green-based shadow, so that sounds kind of weird. It's like a gray green, but it worked perfectly in my brows. When I had more red in my hair, I used, it was like a dark brown, but it had a little bit of red undertones. I used our Garnet shadow scents. And then when my hair was black, like jet black, I used our Onyx shadow scents, which is our black shadow. So there's definitely color for everybody. Girls that have like literally no brows at all or have super blonde hair, you'll want to use this same color, Mocha Java. It won't look near as dark on you as it does on me because I do have dark brows since my hair is naturally pretty dark. So just because it looks this dark on me doesn't mean it'll look as dark on you. So Mocha Java is a really good one to use for blondes and girls with no eyebrows. And eyebrows are real important. I didn't used to realize how important they are, but they frame your eyes, and your eyes are the windows to your soul. So, kind of important. All right, next, okay, so we're gonna have some fun with the eyes today. I don't break out of my comfort zone very often with my makeup just because it's not who I am. But since I'm wearing this fun dress and I'm not going anywhere today, I figured I might as well play and have a little fun and see what happens. So before I do that, I'm gonna do the inner corners of my eyes. So this is our Snow Shadow Sense, which obviously is white. And I'm gonna top it with our pink opal shimmer. Whoa, a lot of that just came out. Which is a really light pink shimmer shade. My puppy is barking outside of the door, she wants in. If I do that, she'll be up in my lap and in my space, so we're not gonna let her in. Oh, but I like to use this, that's the wrong end, just to brighten up my eyes. It gives them, they look more open, and I look a little bit more awake with a little bit of highlight in the inner corners. So white makeup does lots of things for your eyes. The other day I even put some of the white Shadow Sense, the snow, on the waterline in there because I had seen something on like Instagram or Pinterest or something for girls like over 40, which I'm not over 40 yet, but I'm close. And that was one of the tricks to making your eyes look more wide awake and more like make you look less tired. Wasn't for me. I didn't like it, but it looks really good on the people that I saw it on. Okay, so here we go. So that was snow mixed with pink opal shimmer. All right, so now for a little bit of fun. Okay, so the first color that I'm gonna use is the new Shell Glitter, which is a really pretty color. This is part of the Coastal collection that recently came out. So I'm gonna put this basically all over my lower lid. Where's my brush? I dumped all my brushes out thinking I'd be a little bit more likely to find things quickly, but it didn't work. All right, so I'm just blending that in all over the lid and slightly up into my crease. So Shell Glitter is so pretty. It's just like a really soft, almost like a pinky mauve. It's light, but it still has a lot of pretty color to it. And then it's called Shell Glitter. I don't necessarily see glitter flakes in it as I do just like shine, sparkle. But I love, love, love this color. I'm hoping that it makes the permanent lineup because I think it's probably one of my favorites. Okay, so that was the first step. Now, in the creases, I am going to take Copper Rose Shimmer, which is a really fun, shiny copper color. I mean, it's really like a penny. It's seriously so coppery. And I'm gonna blend that just above my crease because as I've shared with you guys many times, my eyes are becoming more hooded as I age. And so I take mine up above where my crease should be to actually look like I have a crease. So it's basically right at the base of my eye socket. So just blending that, and I'll go back and clean all this up in a minute once I'm done. I guess I should have used the tape trick today. Have you guys seen, did I show you guys the tape trick? I know I did it on my personal page, but I can't remember if I did it on the Lip Envy page or not. The tape trick is so cool though. You just take a piece of tape and you literally put it, like tape it on the outsides of your eyes. And so when you're doing your shadow and your liner, you can be as messy as you want. And then you pull that tape off and your lines are like super crisp and straight and your eyeliner is like on point and your eyeshadow's on point. But I'm not in the habit of doing it yet. So I need to make that a habit because I'm always having to go back and clean up my messes. Okay, I definitely have more on that eye. So let me add a little more over here. All right, now for the fun part. Who's ready for a little bit of fun? Okay, so also part of the Coastal collection is the Seafoam Shimmer. So I thought, since I have this like exact color in my dress, that it would be really fun to play with the seafoam a little bit. So, and this is way out of my wheelhouse, y'all. So I am going to take a little smudging brush. So just this tiny little smudging brush, and I'm gonna put some right onto the brush. And I can set that down and not make a mess. I'm gonna smudge some underneath my lash line. It's for a fun pop of color. Now you might look at me and think I'm crazy, but I'm obsessed with this color. I never would have really thought that blue-eyed girls could wear green eyeshadow. That it would be more for like brown-eyed girls. But I'm digging it. Can you see that? Isn't that fun? Give me some hearts or some thumbs up or something. You guys are on here and you're so quiet today. What do you guys think of the Seafoam Shimmer? All right, so just repeating the process. Hi, Jane. I'm so happy to see you on here. How are you? All right, so blending that out. So I'm actually making my wing with the seafoam, which is again like way out of my normal comfort zone, you guys. But it's so fun for summer. I need a little bit more on that eye. Senegence has like brought me so much confidence. I never in a million years would have done something like this before. And it's not even all that crazy, but for me it's crazy. And it's just so fun to get on here and play. All right, so that's my little bit of seafoam. Now for liner, I am going to use Onyx. So Onyx is our black shadow, which used to intimidate the heck out of me, actually using it as a shadow because I thought it would stay black. But as I've learned more tricks with makeup, I learned that when you blend it, it actually turns like a gray. But it used to scare the poop out of me. I'm like, oh, who would wear a black shadow? And then, you know, I learned. It's fun learning new things. So I'm gonna put this on my upper lash line only. So this is a shadow, but I'm using it as a liner. So again, you'll notice so many uses for our shadows. They're just amazing. So I don't start all the way at the end because I don't want my eyes to look like they're kind of closed. So for my eyes, it works better to start a little bit over. And I'm just going to connect this with my Seafoam Green for the wing. Ooh, that's fun. Okay, so I'm going to repeat that on my left eye. I'm almost out of my Onyx. Usually you don't have to dip that much, but I've been using this one for probably a year. And it's getting close to running out. Now you can do this in a continuous, like one long stroke. Like I'm kind of going back and forth with mine, and that's just preferable for me. These shadows, using them as liners, they're super creamy, and so you can do it in one continuous motion. My brush is also a little bit dirty right now, and so if it was cleaner, I could probably go a little bit more continuous, but I just like, I don't want it to be perfect. I want to just kind of do it like that, so it's smudging it a little bit, and it just kind of makes it go on a little bit softer, if that makes sense. All right, so it's almost like a double wing. Hi there. Almost like a double wing with the seafoam and then the onyx. So that's really fun. Okay, last for the shadow, the last thing I'm gonna do is take a little bit of Sandstone Pearl Shimmer, and I'm gonna do it at the base, or not the base, excuse me, at the underneath of my eyebrows. It's just gonna give me a little bit of shine up there, and it'll also make my brows look a little bit more defined as well. And I'm actually gonna blend that right in with my pinky fingers. All right, boom. What do you guys think? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do a coat of lip scents before I do the mascara. That way we can kind of start drying. So the color I'm using today is Purple Rain. I told you guys I was gonna be really colorful today. I love Purple Rain. My friend Caitlin got it yesterday and she sent me a picture of it this morning and it looks so pretty on her. So I decided that that's what I needed to wear today. Totally doesn't match my dress at all, but like I said, I'm going for lots of color today. And Purple Rain is not as purple as you would think, by the way. It's more of like a pinky fuchsia purple. Love this color so much. One cool thing about our Lip Sense ones, the tip can be used as liner. See how the tip is skinnier on the end? So I like to line my lips with that. All right, so now let's do an eye and then we'll go back to do the second coat of Lip Sense and then finish the other eye. So for my mascara today, I'm using our Lash Sense with Under Sense. So the Under Sense goes on first. Our Under Sense is a primer, but it also is a lengthener and a thickener. And another cool thing about it is it hydrates your lashes. So lashes tend to get, you know how when you're using some lash primers, and even some mascaras in general, especially waterproof mascaras, your lashes tend to get brittle. It's because they get dry from the primer. Well, this primer is actually super, super hydrating. And so you're not gonna have to worry about this causing your lashes to break or get dry. So with our primer, you want to do the mascara as soon as you put the primer on. A lot of primers require you to allow the primer to dry. Ours works better with it being wet still. And I do 2 coats of mascara because I like lashes, but I've never once worn false lashes. In fact, this is so funny. So with us packing for our new house, but we're still living in our old house, like every time I go to the new house, I try to take a box of stuff over with me. So yesterday I was packing up some of my bathroom things that I'm not using on a regular basis, and I found my travel like toiletry bag, and it was packed completely full, and I'm like, what the heck? And there was like 2 things of lashes in there, which again, I've never used, lash glue, like soap, razor, shampoo, and I'm like, what in the world? Why is this so full? Then I remembered when I was going on my Senegence cruise last spring, or in the spring, we had like a crazy like ice storm going on and a lot of the flights were getting canceled. And so our flight got canceled. We ended up jumping on a different flight, and I had ran off without all of my toiletries. So I ended up, when we got to California, before we left for port, or before we got to the port, I had to go to Walgreens and like buy all new toiletries. But my fake lashes were in that bag because I had decided I was going to try to wear them on the cruise. Still didn't happen, but I have a full toiletry bag for when we go to the beach this summer. I won't have to buy any toiletries. All right, so here's the second coat of Purple Rain. And as you can probably tell, Purple Rain is a matte. So there's no frost, no shimmer, no shine, nothing to it but the color. And it's super pigmented. I love this color. No matter how many new colors come out, Purple Rain always remains in my top 5. If you have not tried lip scents before, our lip colors, we do 3 coats of them. It's a liquid and it dries as a matte. Some of them, even though they are like it dries as a matte, there are still some that have like frost or shimmers to them, but they still dry like completely matte. They're vegan, they're gluten-free, they're lead-free. They last up to 18 hours. I usually get about 10 hours out of mine. So it's wonderful. You don't have to reapply during the day. You can kiss your kids, you can kiss your family, you can eat your food, you can drink your drinks. Like, no lip marks are left anywhere, which is wonderful. And then you seal them with a gloss, and the gloss is full of vitamin E and shea butter, which is where you get your like the softness from. Like, typical lipsticks are made with lots of wax, and that's why they feel creamy and soft, but wax is actually really bad for your lips. It actually builds up on your lips and causes your lips to actually become more dry, which is why people are so addicted to chapstick. So that's where you get the softness and the moisture from, is from our glosses, since our lip sense is completely wax free. Oops, I got mascara on my face. I don't know if I did a second coat. I was talking and not really thinking about what I was doing. Did I do a second coat on that eye? I think I did. Okay. 3rd coat of Purple Rain, and then I am done. Definitely a very colorful look, but it's not too much. It's fun for summer, and it's fun for my colorful dress. Another thing that I really love about lip scents is that it protects your lips from the sun. It actually forms what is called a mechanical shield. So there's no SPF in any of our products except for our actual sunscreen. But it's like a mechanical sunscreen. And so, like, I could go out in a full face of makeup right now, and because I used our moisturizer, which is has a mechanical sunscreen equivalent to SPF 15. It's really not a sunscreen because it's not an SPF, but it's equal. It's like a mechanical sunscreen. So that's in our daytime moisturizer. It's in the foundation, so there's already an SPF 30. So I could go out and be fine for quite some time in the sun. Same thing with the lip scents. It completely protects your lips. There's been a few days since I haven't been wearing as much makeup lately, and I haven't even been putting on the lip scents when we've been out swimming. My lips have gotten burned. So if I had even one of our lightest colors on, my lips would be completely protected and my lips wouldn't get burned in the sun. So our products are pretty awesome. All right, I'm going to top this with the Opal Gloss, so it's going to give it a slightly pinker hue, and the Opal Gloss is cool because it gives it a little bit almost like of a metallic-y look. So it's really, really pretty. Ooh, I like that with this color. I've never tried these two together. It actually makes the lip scents more purple. I thought it would turn it more pink, but it's looking more purple. All right. I think I'm going to seal with powder, and then I'm done. So our powders are really cool. They are in one tube, so it's a loose powder, and then it comes with a brush attached, so you can actually carry your loose powder in your purse, and you don't have to worry about it spilling. There's a sponge in the middle, and so all you have to do is prime it, and the powder comes right out. So you don't use too much product, which is nice. These last forever. I've been doing Senegence for 2.5 years, actually a little over 2.5 years, and I am only on, I think, my 3rd tube of powder. So pretty awesome. They also come in the bronze called Bronze Dust, and then a bronze that's a pinky one called Silver Rose, and these are great. So So there you have it, fun summer makeup tutorial. If you happen to order anything from this video, let me know that you watched this video and that's where you saw it, and I'll give you a little special gift to go along with your purchase. You can order through me, and you can also order off my website, which is senegence.com/lipenvy by Kristen Morrow. I'll drop it in the comments. And if you know anybody that's looking for awesome makeup or awesome skincare, please feel free to share this video, and I appreciate you watching. Have a happy Saturday. See you later. Bye.